obviously coming off a big win against Seattle. Now you're preparing for a team that you've played twice this year, already gotten 2 wins against. Looking towards San Jose, what are going to be the keys to stay focused and make sure you're putting in the right mentality, but also recognizing that you've seen them and maybe can learn from that experience?
First of all, good feeling to be able to have been able to get a good result in Seattle, in a difficult place in their rivalry match. And now that's part of the past. Now we have to concentrate, as you were saying, against San Jose. And I believe that every game is different. There's no game, even if you play against the same team, that you're going to face the same situation. So we need to prepare, as you said, mentally. We need to make sure that we're ready for San Jose and be able to give another good performance. It's going to be another battle. It's going to be another tough game, and they've been getting some better results in the past few games that they play. So we need to be prepared because, as I said, every game, even if you play the same team, is always different.
Just in terms of some injury updates, Blanco was on the bench but didn't play. How is he doing ahead of the San Jose game?
I think he was in a full fitness or healthy at the top to be able to play, but he was on the bench. He could have stepped on the field if it was necessary. So he's progressing very well, and we believe that he's going to be able to be ready to play this weekend.
And what about Adi?
Adi, he's doing well. He's fully in training. He's practicing full, so he's fine.
And then with Liam's situation, welcoming the baby, is he going to be available then this weekend?
Yes, we will evaluate that. I mean, right now he's great. So he's become a father again, and beautiful baby. And so congrats, to him and the family. And it's been great. So now he practiced today fully, and we'll see what's going to happen for the week.
And then just to clarify and make sure I have it right. Paredes on the bench was just a coaching decision based on who you want in the lineup, correct? No injuries?
No injuries. Even though today he came out a little bit of the practice, but we believe that he should be able to be fine for the weekend.
Coach, I'm going to have to ask you for a favor and ask that you put your old media hat back on and maybe tell us what you have thought about the World Cup so far.
Very interesting. I mean, great matches, some surprises. It's been very good because every game, every team has brought something a little bit different, and we've seen some very good challenges. Even right now, England, Colombia, team scoring at the last minute of the game and then going to PKs. So it's been, I think it's been a great World Cup. It's good to see some teams, performing like Japan did yesterday against Belgium, proposing a no-fear game going forward, and even though they were 2-0, they will continue to believe in trying to score. So it's been fantastic. It's great. I think some of the national teams that we expected to go far have been going far, like Brazil. For me, Croatia, I always thought that they had a good team that they could go forward. But there are other surprises. So it's been very interesting, and I think the problem is always when it's over, it's like so many games, so much you watch, and then it's gone, and then you gotta wait another 4 years. But we still have a few games, and I'm sure they're gonna be very good.
We see things like the formation that Gareth Southgate has used with England, or the mentality that Oscar Tavares keeps instilling with Uruguay. Are there things from a coaching point of view that you've been able to see during this tournament and draw inspiration from?
Definitely, you always analyze teams every game. You reinforce some things, you learn some things, you compare, and then you see how some formations deal with other situations, and you keep on looking at the scenario. But I think a lot of the times before even getting to that, you see the importance of a team that plays together. I think Uruguay is strong first because they're strong in the locker room, because they have a coach in which they believe. They've been there many years, and they make themselves be very strong. Then the tactics come, then the systems come. but I think starts from a very strong group, and then you see a talented group like Belgium, and they have some talented players that can, you know, solve a game at the last minute. So it's very interesting to watch all these games and how they go, what the coaches go for, you know, each situation, how they change from one game to the other. So it's you know, it's great to watch these matches.
I want to ask you who you think is going to win it, but first, we see one side of the bracket, Sweden's on that side, Russia's on that side. You mentioned Croatia, who might be the favorite on that side of the bracket now, but is there a team out of the ones that are left that has surprised you by how far they've gotten in the tournament?
Surprise, I'm trying to think who's still there. I mean, I think surprise is Sweden. I think surprise because I don't, you know, I didn't think they were going to go all the way there. It makes Italy feels a little bit better. So because
okay, I see your point of view.
You understand? So we're happy, you know, that it continues to go all the way because it's, you know, it makes Italy feel like at least it wasn't such a big fail. But you know, I from the beginning had, you know, Brazil, Croatia winning Brazil the World Cup, so maybe that could still happen. But this English team has been fun to watch. I think I always thought because they were young, maybe something at some point wouldn't go right, but they keep on proving that, you know, they keep on going forward. So it's very interesting.
We saw the way that France dealt with Argentina. You mentioned England. Is Brazil still your favorite to win this tournament now that you've seen each team play 4 times?
I think so. I think so. Even though you cannot take out, as I said, France, they keep on getting better and better. They're very, very good as a team. Somebody might say, you know, a little too young still, but they, you know, against Argentina, they were very, very good. Then Uruguay, you know, with the style of play. So it's, you know, this World Cup is for anybody. You know, who would have thought that Russia would, you know, take out Spain? You know, but they had a good system. They defended very well, and then at the end in PKs anything can happen.